So Fantastic Beasts 3 is officially a flop now, with even Shill Media admitting that this franchise is done. Yeah, who would have thought that unceremoniously firing a guy that was trying to clear his name might actually take a franchise? Oh, that's right. Millions of people Warner Brothers dismissed. You and I, we're going to talk about this today. Crazy times, huh? Crazy times indeed. Oh man, so hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day, by the way. I hope you are doing excellently. And before we get to Shill Media trying to blame this failure on JD, that's right, they're going to try to blame him, but in another way. Check out our book. Link is in the description. This is our way to combat industry that does nonsense like this, that unceremoniously fires people, treats their customers like garbage. Walk away from that, which you already are doing. Back alternatives, though. And thank you. So you see this statement right here. I mean, this really caught my eye, and this is by Forbes. They say the damage that was done to this franchise, it wasn't done by the moves where they fired JD. Oh no, the damage, it was done by the mostly rejected second chapter. So the movie that he was in, he did the damage long before this. Man, talk about people that never ever stop. See, when I look at the earnings for the second movie, what I see is a bad movie, but it had one redeeming quality that managed to bring in money. That was JD. People were curious about why exactly Grindelwald looked like that. They wanted to see that portrayal, and that's why that movie still managed to open. It was opening strong. You had the first movie open at $74 million in 2016. The second movie in 2018, it opens up at $62 million. But after everything that has happened in the last few years and Warner Brothers casually dismissing their customers, that is a big thing too. You have this newest chapter domestically opening up to a mere $43 million. If you really want to know just how bad this is going to get for Fantastic Beasts 3, all you have to do is look at those earning numbers we talked about and discuss this as a percentage decline. I mean, you have Fantastic Beasts 3 starting out at a negative 42% behind 2016's Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I mean, think about that. It has a 42% decline, and that's from go. When you have negative reviews hitting, it's just going to get worse. And from 2018's sequel, Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald, we're talking about a 30% decline. So when you drop 1/3 of your viewership right from go, yeah, you don't have a lot of things to look forward to. Making this even worse is when you start adding in the overseas market. You know, the thing that's supposed to redeem all movies now according to Hollywood. If you look at the top overseas markets for this movie, none of them have broke $20 million yet. Germany, of all places, Germany is now in the lead with $17.1 million earned. If Germany's in the lead, by the way, that tells you that you're having problems. Japan, they're right behind this at $16.9 million, and they marketed hard in Japan too. After that, you have the UK coming in at $16.7 million, and the Chinese market, where they spend so much time and energy, yeah, they've been met with a limited market. China is no longer wanting to be the powerhouse for Hollywood that it was before, and that leads to a $14.7 million opening. In fact, when you put all of those numbers together, what you have is $193 million earned globally so far between 67 markets. And remember, before you look at that and you think, well, that doesn't sound that bad, That Umbrella Guy, remember the movie alone cost $200 million to make. You're going to double that. You're going to add another $200 million just for advertising alone, and they definitely doubled that. Maybe they even added on more. And to top that off, when you're talking about international earnings, they only get around 45% of the profit going back to the company. And since the beer bug, when you're talking domestically, they get around 50 to 55% of those earnings. So there is no way that this movie is going to break even. This, like I said, it is the doom of the Fantastic Beasts franchise. Now, even funnier are Shill Media's statements that they knew that this was going to happen all the time. I mean, listen to this statement right here. However, Warner Brothers essentially had little choice but to press ahead and A, give the story something resembling an ending, and B, keep Rowling happy on the off chance that doomsaying pundits like me were wrong. Yeah, right. I mean, these people, anytime someone like myself would speak up and say, hey, there are millions of people signing signature sheets saying that they are done with Warner Brothers. This is going to take Fantastic Beasts down. These folks would say, oh, that's just conspiracy theory. None of that's going to happen. Yeah, that definitely happened, and they're trying to get ahead of it all now. Now, what makes this even better is you still have shill sites that are trying to push this in a positive way. Here's one, for example, telling you that Fantastic Beasts, The Secrets of Dumbledore is #1 at the box office. Hey, that's great, right? And you know what? That's true, by the way. It is #1 at the box office because it has nothing to compete against. So when you do that and you fail, what does that really mean? It means nothing at all. Now, something else that I think is hilarious here is watching shill sites try to promote this movie because they're trying to tell you to go see it. They're trying to earn those advertising dollars when you can tell that the people saying that don't actually believe in the movie. I mean, if you look at reviews like this, for example, we have the Washington Post. This is a top critic review. Look at how they promote it. Quote, it may not be the most spellbinding of prequels so far, but it does advance this saga in an entertaining, if less than fantastic way. Does that make you want to go see it? Well, they tell you it is. They certified it fresh. But look at the score that they add to this. 2.5 out of 4. I mean, we are talking about terrible scores for this. This happens over and over again, too. You have a myriad 2.5 out of 4s. You have people scoring this a 5.5 out of 10. But hey, you know you need to go see this. Why? Because our advertising revenue is tied up in it. Here's the thing that shill media won't tell you too, and that's the place that everything fell apart. So they'll point the finger and blame JD, saying that second installation, that's the reason that they went down the tubes. But really, right here in this paragraph, that's where things fall apart. Quote, secondly, I wish to let you know that I've been asked to resign by Warner Brothers from my role as Grindelwald in Fantastic Beasts, and I've respected and agreed to that request. 3.4 million people liked this post. That's 28% of his 12 million audience. Millions more signed petitions saying they wanted that certain Aquaman starlet gone. They wanted him to come back. And Warner Brothers, what did they do? They came out and they talked smack about their customers. That tanks this thing, and it's deserved too. Yeah, everyone could have predicted it but them. Now, to end this, I want to say check out our product too. This is how we fight companies like this. They want to denigrate. They want to do things like this. They want to set on the truth about it. That's fine. Staple your wallet closed for them. Walk away. Back alternatives. Help us send a message. Thank you too for being here. Appreciate you sincerely. Gonna end here. Thank you again, and we will see you soon.